Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode of SRB Gaming. I am Kristen, and today I am joined by Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe. Say hello, Richard.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
Okay, and on today, so on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for June 28th, 2022. We are literally doing this the whole 36 hours after this originally aired as of this recording, because it aired at 9 a.m. yesterday as of this recording, and now we're doing this roughly 36 hours later. So yeah.
Honestly, after the various shifts I pulled that weekend during the weekend and Monday, it's like I was like asleep until like 10:30, or actually like 11:30, noonish. So I missed the entire thing yesterday.
Okay, so for those who don't know right now, so we were originally expecting a direct, like a full-blown 40-minute E3 level direct. You know, what do we get instead? We got
like 40 minimum. We were actually hoping more for an hour or something.
What we got instead was we got a close to 30-minute direct on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which comes out at the end of July. And
cool.
And to be fair, I watched it too. I think it's pretty interesting. And here was the other thing, which is, now to be fair, this is a 25-minute direct mini. They're still calling it direct mini partner showcase. Now, the last time I did a direct mini partner showcase, it sucked. It was pretty much like a few little items, about 12 minutes long, didn't really do anything for me. And I was doing it solo too, because this was still like months after the pandemic got underway. So I was really soloing it, and it was really blah. I have been hearing otherwise about this one. I've been hearing murmurs that people who have seen this, there's something some cojones in this. So it's a third-party partner showcase, means it's going to be third-party focused. That means no first-party titles. So no Zelda, no Metroid, but there's a couple others that could be here. So we have the likes of like Bayonetta 3. We can see more on that, because that was shown off last year's big direct and last fall's big direct for them. There's still the possibility of other third-party titles that we have no idea about. Honestly, like they could just drop it here and we'd be utterly shocked. But there's go on.
And I was going to say something of like, Nintendo's actually been showing a pretty good they've got pretty strong third-party support this generation with the Switch. So that, that's something that's actually reassuring, because, for a while there, they kind of dropped off on third-party support. So, it's good to see that, they're kind of getting it back now. Because most third parties like went Sony and Microsoft when they ditched Nintendo, so.
Yeah. There is a couple big third parties they can do. I mean, if you want to get technical, Bayo 3 is being published by Nintendo, but Platinum's still a independent third-party publisher.
Yeah, I was going to say, best case scenario, you can call it like second-party thing because of Nintendo's direct, sort of indirect involvement with the publishing thing, but that's still, third and second-party support, being where independent studios are being, kind of backed by Nintendo on doing stuff like this. That's still important, because Nintendo just doesn't do as many releases as they used to.
Right. And then the other big giant thing that's happening as well is that could be how we could see Hollow Knight Silksong. We saw Xbox unveiled, that's still living. Day one Game Pass, no release date. So some have been speculating that Nintendo gets the dibs on unveiling the release date. Xbox on Twitter did confirm that Hollow Knight Silksong is one of those games that was going to be within a 12-month time frame. So it's between now and next summer. So I think this will be the time for them to be able to release date for Silksong at the very least. Something grand to begin, something grand to end with Bayo 3. There's a lot of talk that keep focused on making Bayo 3 out by the end of this year. Bayonetta 3 is basically going to be Nintendo's big game of the fall, like Square Enix's is Forspoken. By the way, I remember how I said oh, Square doesn't have any titles coming out this fall. No, they have Forspoken, that isekai game being done by Final Fantasy 15 developers. That comes out in October.
Yeah, I remember that one looking pretty cool. So
yeah, and then you probably didn't hear about it, but like, fuck, they showed a lot at the Final Fantasy 7 25th anniversary stream, which was only 10 minutes. Like they they announced Crisis Core.
We saw, Toby and I both saw it.
The Crisis Core HD remaster remake question mark. Not
they're calling that one, I think they're calling that one Reunion, which I'm like, wow, guys, really
no
way to
people. I don't get. Okay, so quick aside, I don't get why people are pissed. Like, oh, they're calling this Reunion. That means their one's not going to be called Reunion. That doesn't mean shit. It's like people have reused subtitles all the time. I'm
just saying, it's like it's just not going to have the same punch that it would have. That's what I'm saying.
Richard, 2 words: final mix. Dude, you know how many fucking Kingdom Hearts games have used the term final mix? There was at least 2. But hey, we're getting
different. That's different.
We are getting completely off track. But to be fair, we can get back on track. Hell, we could see Crisis Core here. They did unveil it's coming to all current gen systems and Switch this winter. So that could be we could be seeing that as well here. That's pretty dope. Another Final Fantasy. Who knows? I'm really psyched to see it. I've been off the internet for over 36 hours and I'm losing my fucking mind. It's like my hand's shaking, man. Look, it's shaking. It's shaking.
I can see your hand shaking there.
I need my internet fixed. Anyway, so enough talk. Left dilly. Let's dive into this. This is our reactions to the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for June 28th, 2022. Now, enjoy our reactions. Trying to deep breaths. So is it running smoothly on your end?
Seems to be so far.
Okay. So what's first?
When mankind is consumed by darkness and the land falls into chaos, the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth.
No, I think I know what this is.
They come rushing here in a desperate attempt to survive.
Man.
Both beast and man have more in common than they think.
It's gonna be like 3 different things, knowing Capcom. Oh yeah, it's Monster Hunter. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Like,
it's Sunbreak. Yeah, because I think this comes out like today as this recording.
Yeah, excuse me if I get some of it wrong, Monster Hunter fans, but I was like,
no, don't.
Oh, when this showed up, I was thinking like that. Yeah.
To be fair, there's like I said, it could have been at least 3 to 4 different, at least 2 to 3 different things. From
I gotta admit, for a second, I got my hopes up that it was Dragon's Dogma 2. I love Dragon's Dogma. I'm really wanting there to be a sequel to that.
It can't be.
Yeah, they announced. You realize they announced a sequel, right?
I know, but I want to hear more about it. You know,
dude, they only just started development, so we're not probably gonna see anything for about another year and a half, too.
The story ends. Another begins.
I know, but dang it, I can dream.
Wandering flames. I see you found your home.
Granted, looks great.
It looks better on. I'm gonna get destroyed on comments if anybody's watching. It looks better on PC. Looks good here. It looks better on PC.
Well, it's also mainly just the fact that they've got like a really good aesthetic going on here. You know, the design team just like really goes all out on this thing. So.
Okay, yeah, starting off like warm, lukewarm. You know, this comes out like this week. This recording comes out this week, so I mean, and they've already had like 2 streams in the last 3 weeks about this game, so like. I like the music. It's literally out. So this is, ooh, free tile update 1. Seething basil guys. Okay.
Basil goose.
Goose.
Because the joke is that it's supposed to be kind of a pun that almost sounds like Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. To be continued. Woo. See, look at June 30th. It's literally why?
Massive expansion. Demo available now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners.
This year. Doesn't mean shit from Nintendo. This year. They say that and go, oh, here's something 2023 early.
The battle to reclaim Earth begins.
Cool.
The year is 5012.
What? Nier Automata?
The planet,
Nier Automata's coming to Switch.
I mean, it's kind of the only thing that was left to do for that, so, you know.
The end of YoRHa edition.
With an android squad called YoRHa, the humans are prepared to stand against these machine lifeform invaders.
Did it freeze on you too?
No. Why? Did it freeze on YoRHa?
It freezed on me for like a second.
Android
okay.
2B.
It's been going again for the last couple of seconds, but it like stopped for a moment.
Two key members.
Okay, it's running now? Okay. That's cool! That's cool for Switch owners. This version came out already, was it, a couple years ago for like Xbox.
What will come of this bloodless battle?
Cool, Switch owners are getting it. Oh damn.
Just die already!
This version of the award-winning Nier Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes and costumes. New costumes exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch.
Ooh, all white
Reclaim
outfits.
Earth in Nier Automata.
Color inversion
Welcome
because
to-
their hair's black, so.
Launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 6th.
You know, like it.
October
Pre-orders
6th.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, because normally it's the black outfits with the white hair, so that one is black hair with white outfits. So.
Okay, what's next? A Maze of Deceptions. Murder Mystery. Alice of Memories.
Get ready to immerse
And he's got the
yourself
scary
in
shiny
surreal
glasses.
riddles and a chilling story.
Look
in
at
this
a
modern
Suda
take
game.
on puzzle adventure games.
Kind of looks like
It
a
feels
Suda
like we're
game.
looking at Killer 7 again, which honestly I
Yes.
don't mind. Surprise.
The fuck?
Solve
Lorelei
the enigma of
and
Lorelei
Elise.
and the Laser Eyes, launching first. for
See, he
consoles
already
on
lied.
Nintendo
Look, it comes
Switch
out
next
this year. Next year. Lorelei and Elise.
This year, if you count it as a full
Familiar faces are
365
making a
days,
splash in these
within-
God
games.
damn it. Hey, Bomberman!
cool.
A new Bomberman game is coming to Nintendo Switch. This time, a
Super
bombastic
Bomberman
new mode called
R-2.
Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must blast their way to treasure chests, while
I know
one
it's the
defending
Lorelei
player
on.
tries to hold them off. Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents, literally. You can
So it's a new
also
Bomberman
create
game
and
for
share
Switch.
your own battle stages.
Cool.
Have a blast when Super Bomberman R-2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay, cool.
10 Mega Man Battle Network games
Oh!
originally released on the
Oh!
Game Boy system
Jesus.
are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Dude, what
Control
the
Mega
fuck?
Man in grid-based combat and use battle chips to gain devastating
Network.
abilities. This collection includes
Not
a
Mega
gallery
Mall,
with
you
over
fucking
1,000
autocorrect.
illustrations and a music mode containing over 150
Network.
songs from across
Legacy
the
was a
series.
Legacy Collection?
Legacy
Mega Man
Collection.
Battle Network Legacy Collection
Wow.
launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Holy
The full collection
shit.
will also be digitally available
This is
as
the
Volume
one,
1
once
and
Mega
Volume
Man
2
series has
each
been
sold
Legacy
separately.
collected, technically. One of the last remaining.
A remake of Pac-Man
No!
World is coming soon.
Pac-Man World!
Pac-Man's family has been kidnapped. To rescue them, he sets off for Ghost Island. Eating dots isn't all you can do here. Trounce enemies with Pac Dots. The Rev Roll, the Butt Bounce.
This is the one that got spoiled for me because they were doing a on Awesome Games Done Quick, they were doing a Pac-Man World run, and they brought this up. This is the only thing that was spoiled for me.
Re-PAC, launching on Nintendo Switch August 26th.
Okay.
Two unlikely friends. One incredible journey.
Sounds like the plot to every
A
Disney.
fawn and a wolf cub must work
Disney.
together to find a way.
I mean,
home
it kind
across
of
the
is.
Snowy wilderness in the handcrafted world.
It kind of just
Blanc.
is a Disney movie. It's like Fox and the
In this
Hound and
emotional
Bambi.
adventure,
The crossover that
Visual-
never
friends
happened.
must coordinate
Visually
and use
looks
their
nice.
individual strengths to solve environmental puzzles and navigate through the frigid wilds. Blanc is a completely text-free story with local
Blanc.
and online co-op play, so all players can enjoy it.
Wow. Aww.
Forge an unexpected bond in Blanc.
Blanc. I get it. It's white.
Launching as a console exclusive on Nintendo
Okay,
Switch,
they said
February
all games
2023.
coming out this year, right?
Yeah.
Arr!
Oh yeah, I know.
A
Lying again.
swashbuckling adventure returns.
Oh, I heard about
Hiding
this.
is in my blood.
It's Monkey
Like a
Island.
dreamlet.
It's
Or
they're
stay
making a
wrong.
direct sequel to the
Yeah,
original.
I've
G-
been in
GT,
enough
Guybrush
scraps to
Threepwood, yeah.
dozen scrapbooks.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
it's
stories
supposed to
about
be a new
cheese,
story, but it's a direct
love,
sequel
Love,
to the
treasure,
original.
betrayal, and
Cool.
root beer. But how about one that has all of the above? My name is
It's like,
Guybrush,
oh, hey, there he
Guybrush
is.
Threepwood.
and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
I like the art style.
Guybrush Threepwood.
A new adventure begins. Did he throw a skull?
Yeah, because like usually the bad guys in these games are, at least among the bad guys, is skeleton pirates, like you were seeing. So
Secret waiting to be discovered. Arr! Do pirate voice the rest of the trailer. Arr!
well, that's me, mateys, yo ho.
Return to Monkey Islands. This year, wow! Something this year.
They're telling you to wishlist it now.
Monkey around and return to Monkey
Wait, did this
Island,
really say
launching
wishlist
first
it?
for consoles on
Uh-huh.
Nintendo Switch this year. Next, we have some news about a game that was announced last June. Please take a look.
Last June. It could be a bunch of things.
Rabbids.
Oh, I forgot about this game.
Mario plus Rabbids game.
Plus
Space
Rabbids.
is in a universe of trouble.
Rabbids.
when
Sparks.
otherworldly enemies
Was it
suddenly
Sparks
appear.
of Hope?
Their goal? Take
I
the energy
think so.
possessed
I
by
honestly
Sparks,
don't
these
remember.
mysterious creatures.
Okay, those look adorable, don't
Now,
they?
our heroes
People
must set
online
out
went,
to
oh,
save
those look
them.
ugly. I'm like, fuck you. What do you know?
A new adventure of epic
Yeah, this is
proportions
more.
awaits.
We haven't heard about it in like, holy shit, we haven't heard about it
You'll
in a
initiate
while.
a turn-based battle
Well, like I
when
said,
you
last
encounter
year.
an enemy.
And now they got now like they're pretty much
Before we
bringing in the
begin,
only stuff that wasn't in
here's
the previous
something
one,
you
the
oughta know.
Lumas.
You can freely move around the battlefield as much as you'd like within your character's range before using their weapon.
Oh,
neat, huh?
okay, cool. Yeah, it was very more
Let's start
like
with Mario.
strategy based than the last one.
3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash into one of them. Now select Rabbid Rosalina.
Rabbid Rosalina is one of the new
Dash
ones.
into another. Next, Rabbid Luigi. One more dash, and now Disruptor time!
Oh,
By
oh,
using a
oh.
dash first, then the weapon, 3 enemies were wiped out. With that, his turn is over.
Wow.
Back to Mario.
Oh, you collect
Let's
the
take out the other
Starbits
two.
from Galaxy.
Pew, pew.
Hmm.
That concludes his turn.
And now
Last
Mario
but not
dual
least,
wields.
Rabbid Rosalina. Team up with an ally and jump. Get positioned, then finish off with the kaboomer. Okay, our turn's over. And now, the enemy attacks. Be sure to take cover.
I was like,
and
Rosalina
you
looks
might
like the
be
most
safe.
emo person you've ever met.
If you don't, it won't be
She's
pretty.
all like, I do not want to be
All
here.
right, we've got the floor again. Dash toward the bomb. And if you chuck it over, Boom! That'll do it.
So they're bringing over the printing
Team
mechanics from
Victory is how
Disgaea.
you assemble your team
Cool.
and
Somebody's
play
played
around the
Tactics
battlefield.
games. Thank you, Richard.
Wait, is that Bowser?
Oh,
Yeah, good
Bowser!
Joining the team?
Oh, cool. They have Bowser this time.
He's got a
Sparks of
freaking
Hope.
October
bazooka.
20th.
Nintendo
Holy
Switch
shit,
system
release
October
date
20th.
too.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Wow.
Check out Ubisoft's special showcase tomorrow for more details about Mario.
We missed
plus
that.
Rabbids, Sparks of Hope.
We coolly missed that.
And it's Ubisoft, and
Yeah, I know.
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic
I mean, like, honestly,
adventures
what
of
were they
Mario
gonna
and the
tell us?
Rabbids. Let's take a look at more headlines.
it's like, oh yeah, it's just
Headline.
another Ubisoft open world game. Yeah.
There's something for everyone on Nintendo Switch.
Sure there is.
During a storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins. The layout
Little
of
Noah.
these multi-layered ruins changes every
Little
time you
Noah.
enter them. Recruit allies
Scion
called
of
Lilliputians
Paradise.
to challenge the enemies lurking around every corner. String together combos and perform powerful elemental attacks to defeat foes. Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, launches on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, look, she has a
later
little
today.
cat eye patch.
I saw that, the little kitty style iPad.
Oh, it said later today.
All aboard! In the management sim Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity
real.
to an industrial.
It's like,
Not
hey,
real.
it's like, hey, everyone, do you remember
Various
Railroad
tasks to
Tycoon?
prepare
It's Railroad
each
Tycoon
shipment
again.
Before it's delivered to its destination. Your strategies will change based on various factors, like the number and length of trains to run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to
Okay,
point
come
B.
on. Okay,
Railgrade
there it is.
steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
Okay.
Join aspiring game creator Kenta
Oh!
in a hand-drawn
I heard
adventure
about
to
this
save
one.
The world in his latest creation, The Legend of Wright. Taking place
This one
in
was
Kenta's
originally
notebook,
just on
this RPG spans over
Xbox.
200 pages, where you must draw, erase, solve puzzles, and even consult your handy calculator. Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page. RPG
Yeah, it looks pretty dope,
The
right?
Legend of Wright
Mhm.
unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Spin dash into a new zone.
Ah, Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic's latest action adventure
The
kicks
game,
off on the vibrant
everybody's like,
Starfall
eh,
Islands,
now.
home to a mysterious civilization. Here, you can freely dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills. Lock on and attack enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks to
I mean,
trigger combos and rack up damage.
I'm just gonna say it. I think this looks actually
Good
pretty
timing,
interesting.
You can even
I
deflect
know it
enemy
does.
attacks.
I think it just left a bad
Acquire
first
skills
impression
to
for some
bolster
people.
Sonic's arsenal of moves. You can also enter a special zone called
Well, and the more
Cyberspace.
persistently negative part of the fan
Take
base
a
that's
look at
always like, no, we
supersonic
want
speeds
2D Sonic and nothing else.
and grab keys to progress.
Just make Sonic Mania again. And it's like, come on, guys. Like, there's plenty of good stuff, and this seems
What
like an
awaits Sonic
interesting
on these
idea.
Strange islands. Sonic Frontiers dashes onto
Okay,
Nintendo
Holly, we
Switch
already knew
this
that.
holiday.
I'll admit the enemies don't look that creative, but
Live
Oh,
magically
God,
this is the-
alongside your Disney
This
and Pixar
the
friends.
Disney Animal Crossing game. I heard about
Dreamlight
this.
Valley was once an idyllic land where Disney and
Gameloft, you've
Pixar
heard of.
characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream into a nightmare. Now, it's up to you to help these iconic residents recover their lost memories and reveal the secrets that led you here. Bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure. Explore this land's many diverse realms and forge lasting friendships with heroes and villains alike. Everyone you meet will have personal stories to discover and adventures
Oh,
to
Wally.
complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts, and performing other fun activities. In this world, you can be whoever you dream yourself to be.
Cool, I'm a pirate.
Disney Dreamlight Valley launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th
Early
as an early
access?
access title.
and suddenly
Take these adventures
red
with
flags
you
are just
on the
like
go.
popping up, just like, ching.
Live Alive is
Live
July
Alive.
22nd. Multiple stories featuring different.
I don't remember hearing.
protagonists,
I do not remember
time
hearing about
periods,
this one, but
and
damn,
gameplay
that looks cool.
I will explain to you later. But here's what you need to know. Same people, some of the people who worked on Chrono Trigger worked on this game.
That's what I was.
Japan.
That's what I was thinking. Looking at this, man, it's like.
Also, first time it's coming to America. Oh, a demo tape! Look, dude, you can try it out later. Dude, but this has only been available in Japan until now. Oh, Doraemon.
Land on an
So
unknown
cool.
planet and decide to help a new friend fulfill his dreams.
That's
By
cool.
Farming, plow the fields, harvest crops, and tend to the animals. You can even use Doraemon's secret gadgets to farm in a flash. Relax by living with friends, eating delicious meals, and fishing. And with local play, you and a pal can build a ranch together. Doraemon, Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom launches on the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, that's
system
cool,
this
especially
year.
considering that the entire point of the Doraemon series and all that is like the various escapades they get up to together.
Gameplay in Minecraft Legends.
Oh, Minecraft Legends, you already know about.
Surrounded by
No,
rich
no,
nature,
turn
is
that back
invaded
on.
by enemies from another dimension.
Yeah, I need the light, otherwise I
Team up
disappear.
with allies and fight against this monstrous force.
Yes, apparently it's
threatening
a
the world.
there's apparently
What
some mix
secrets await in
of
this new
it's an action strategy game,
Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo
like a
Switch
Brutal
next year.
Legends.
It's a treasure
Ooh.
hunter's paradise.
Dragon Quest.
Two siblings dream of
Yep,
I've heard-
there's the
treasures from
there's the
Dragon
music.
Quest.
Venture to the realm of Draconia to become legendary treasure hunters. In this Dragon Quest series spin-off, you'll recruit a variety of
Yeah, they announced this
monsters to join you
during
on a
last
marvelous
year's
adventure.
Dragon Quest
Their
anniversary
help,
stream.
And with your trusty fortune finder, locating loot will be a breeze. Monsters are perfect travel buddies for exploring this
Gooram.
vast world. Bounce on a slime to reach high ledges, or dangle from a Draki to glide over gaping chasms. Support your monsters in battle as they fearlessly fend off foes. Bring your hard-earned haul back to your base and see how much it's worth. Collect more riches to expand your base and increase your treasure hunting level. X marks the spot when Dragon Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo Switch December 9th.
I like one that's actually coming out before the new year.
Sizzle Reel time. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, that we already know about that. Apparently, it's like that one's like Asia Calamity, where it's a alternate timeline story. In this case, what if somebody else was the main protagonist instead of the main protagonist for Three Houses? Oh, cloud version. Thanks.
Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it. Captain Velvet Meteor to Jump Plus Dimensions.
Shonen Jump crossover game, I got it. Because I just recognized Twilight from Spy Family.
Oh,
Love that
what the
show.
fuck? What the fuck was Sad Dog? Oh, cool.
Aperture
Portal.
Laboratories. Oh, good God.
It's a companion
We're going
collection.
to have so much fun together.
They announced this last year.
There she is, freaking GLaDOS, man. Just all, we are going to have so much fun together.
Or the companion
Your
collection.
Portal
Yeah.
companion collection will be available later today.
Oh, out
I
now.
wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection. But oh well. Let's get started.
Companion
Monster.
collection. Companion collection.
Of course.
Farm, fight, and forge friendships in a new fantasy world.
Great.
Welcome
this-
to Lethe, a peaceful village where seasons
Square.
color the environment.
Harvestella.
Your story begins here.
Yeah, the art.
in this
Yeah, I
brand
couldn't
new
really tell
life
too well from the art
simulation
style, but yeah, it was
RPG.
looking like this might be like a Square thing.
Do a little farm work,
And it is.
cook and craft items, and trek through the fields to collect materials. All while
It's Square,
meeting
so of course there must be
along
RPG
the way.
elements to it.
The seasons gently flow
Great.
from spring.
Square Enix
summer,
is here.
fall,
Well,
and
not
winter.
what you expected.
However, they will give way to the season of
I did the
death.
thing again.
Yes, I know, it did to me. Quietest.
wither.
What?
Life is threatened.
You know, it's weird that
Find a way
word
to
sounds
stop
familiar.
the
It's
season
like
of death from wreaking havoc on your
I
home.
feel like they've used it before in different Square games. Just trying to figure out which one.
The fate of the village depends on you. Begin your new life in
November
Harvestella,
4th.
launching on Nintendo.
Not for
Oh,
me.
another one
but-
that actually comes out before the new year.
This next segment will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Let's see what we got. Oh!
Persona 5.
Is it finally coming to Switch?
Coming at ya!
It's been on. I thought it was
I'm
on Switch.
Morgana, reigning ace of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. And today, I'm bringing along an ultra top secret video.
Wow, it's
You're
finally
ready.
fucking coming. Holy shit. It's finally fucking coming to Switch. October 21st. Cool. Persona 5 Royal coming to
it was
Switch.
already available, but
No, it's never been on Switch.
October 21st. And that's
really,
No.
Persona 5
Let's keep the
Strikers
ball
is.
rolling. Huh, Teddy?
Okay, it's,
Right on.
oh,
Nice baton pass, Morgana. Okay, everyone, check this out.
Mascot plus
and
mascot.
Persona 4 Golden coming.
Yeah, I knew the other ones hadn't been, but I thought like the reason they announced Joker was because they were putting it on the Switch, like back when they announced him for Smash.
Believe it. Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3
Ah,
Portable
so
are
they
also
are coming to Switch as well.
I knew Golden and 3 hadn't been, but I'm surprised. I thought 5 had because Persona 5 Strikers is on the Switch. It already was on the
For
Switch.
more Persona.
on Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
I was surprised.
That's
I
all
thought
for
I
today's
thought
Nintendo
Royal,
Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
I thought it already was. I'm surprised. It's like the game with the Chrono Trigger guys. It's like I want that. I want it now.
So that was the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. And out of all the partner showcases I've had to see from these guys, this was the best one. Nothing really blew my fucking mind, but like I can see overall great appeal for like a lot of third-party development titles. Before we get started, what were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna admit, like, I admit that there were quite a few games that actually got my interest, at least, and like the rest of them, it was just all like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's coming out at least, I didn't have any like negative thoughts. All like, not another one.
Right.
Like we've had with some of the other ones,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look up the name of the Lorelei one because I didn't get the full name. And the Laser Eyes. There it goes. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's the Killer 7 looking one.
So we started with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Nothing much to say there. Comes out soon.
It's like, do you like Monster Hunter? We got more Monster Hunter for you now.
The first big announcement was Nier Automata. The end of YoRHa edition is coming to Switch. Now, this version has already come to Xbox a few years ago, so it's nice to finally get an actual Switch version, no cloud version, actual Switch version. They even promised exclusive Switch content, which is pretty cool. Let's see. After that, we got Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. The Laser Eyes. I can't believe I'm writing this down. Let me see if I can recognize. Okay, so I recognize the developer. They worked on another game called Sayonara Wild Hearts, which was a very unique looking like music based racing game they came out with.
Okay.
Looks like this one looked interesting. It was like a murder mystery kind of game with a lot of like supernatural sci-fi elements to it. I mean, looks pretty cool. Anything to say on that one?
I was gonna say, yeah, similar thing. Like the analogy I was gonna use. It's like, okay, imagine if you took an Agatha Christie mystery and you put Suda 5-1 in charge of the direction of it. It's basically what it looked. Because it basically looked like Killer 7, but with like a Hercule Poirot Murder on the Orient Express style story.
The only thing I hated was there was a couple. This was the first one where they at the beginning they were like, "Yeah, these are all the games coming out by the end of this year."
And then
2023.
Yeah,
it was like the
it's
first.
like, if you mean this year as in the full 300, this year as in the full 365 days starting today.
They announced Super Bomberman R-2, which is a sequel to the first, which was one of the Switch launch titles. Was in the launch window, I believe. More stages, more characters, more modes. What else can you love? But it's more Bomberman. The one I know our friend Nancy geeked out over was Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. So there's been a Legacy Collection for the original series, for the X series, and for the Zero series. So this is technically the last one.
Because I mean it's pretty obvious Capcom's not going to do anything with the Mega Man Legends series anytime soon.
Yeah, so Mega Man,
which again, and I'm just it's just because our friends who are really into Mega Man are not here right now. Also, they can't express their displeasure at that.
Yeah, Nancy was originally supposed to join us, but she got busy. So like we're here now, but she is definitely happy about that. I know that for a fact.
Didn't the monthly store meeting ran long, so I couldn't even get here for a while.
That's okay, dude. But let's read this over. This is 10 Mega Man
I
games.
know, right? Like that's
like
Jesus
Christ. I think the one closest to this was the X Series Legacy Collection.
Okay, so sorry.
But once again, 2023.
Yep. Yeah, and I think the X collection only had like the actual main numbered ones. It didn't have Command Mission or like that. It didn't have like the Mega Man X side game Command Mission. So
yeah,
just the main numbered entries.
So is it?
So damn, that's a lot.
So Pac-Man World Re-PAC is a remake of the first Pac-Man World game, which this is the way I got spoiled at, because they brought it up during a Pac-Man World run at Awesome Games Done Quick. A Pac-Man World 2 run, Awesome Games. I was like, I didn't make anything of it. I was like, oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, it was announced here. It's a remake. September 26th. Apparently Miss Pac-Man's been removed. In the trailer shots they show, it's not Miss Pac-Man. It's just like insert generic Pac-Man wife here. And apparently fans are up in arms about it. So, regardless, I remember playing Pac-Man World 2 a lot on Xbox. I really had fun with it. I never got 100%. It really pissed me off, but like, I really enjoyed my time with the game. I really did. Did you ever play Pac-Man World games?
No, I didn't get the chance to play any of them, but I mean, they always looked kind of fun, so I'd have been willing to give them a shot if I could have gotten them. September
26th was that one. Next, we got Blanc, which was another indie title. February 2023. There's that pesky 2023 number again. Coming.
That coming out this year had the asterisk next to it, and that asterisk was the 365 day, year, not the actual like within the year of 2022.
Okay, so this is being published by Gearbox Publishing, being done by Cassius Ludi. Basically, yeah, it's sort of like a kind of adventure survival game where you're a baby deer. You're a fawn partnering with a little wolf cub to try to meet back up with their families who got lost in a snowstorm. So pretty much, yeah, it's just a big old cutesy adventure game. Visually looked impressive. It's also coming to PC as well. So I mean,
it's kind of got the little joke like I made there or before during the thing, like it's Bambi and Fox and the Hound in the crossover that never actually happened in the movies.
Yeah. Return to Monkey Island. This is being done by a team who a good chunk of the team who worked on the original. Is a direct sequel to the original game. Visually, I like the art style. Reminds me of old school like 90s children's books, like with the art style. The whole like Picasso-esque like shading and designs overall. I mean, if it's anything like the original, I know a lot of fans are gonna be ecstatic about this.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Scum games looks like aren't dying anytime soon, and they're back.
And I did notice something else. I did see the little Lucasfilm thing down there at the bottom too.
Yes.
You know, so because of that whole like new initiative where they actually did bring back Lucasfilm games. You know.
Yes. So yeah, Lucasfilm Games, I believe, is a publisher, but they're licensing out the Lucasfilm Games titles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, this is because they detach themselves from EA. Thank fucking God. But like,
because since that happened, we've had nothing but like good news come out of anything that was Lucasfilm property,
except for Jedi Fallen Order, which was good.
Well, I mean,
okay.
No. I mean, like we've heard nothing but good news come out since this whole thing happened where they detached, because like it's been, hey, they're licensing stuff out. Hey, we're hearing about those licenses now, and the stuff looks good, and we're not having to worry about them like, killing the game just because they're all like, how are we going to monetize it? It's like, it's just like, no, let's make a game and sell the game, and that'll be good.
So next up, we got Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I honestly forgot about this game. I
did too, honestly. I mean,
I was just like, oh, when Ubisoft's next whatever direct forward, whatever they fucking call it, harassment lawsuits, die over, they'll talk more about it. But no, we got a couple pieces of news about this. One thing is, you can probably explain more about this. I'll start off is they're giving you now the option to move around freely in the zone your character is in until you use your weapon.
Yeah, well, because even the previous one, I remember from the footage that we saw, it still kind of did the thing a lot of the strategy games do, where it's grid-based movement, where you move spaces as opposed to having just like an actual distance and complete free movement within that. It's like, every other strategy game that like I've ever played or anything like that, it's always some kind of grid, and you're picking spaces basically. Basically like playing on a giant chess or checkers board, just like. But with this, you actually have you actually can move within that entire 360-degree radius, and you've got free movement within that. And that's the cool thing, is that they're saying that you have that complete free movement until you choose your weapon action.
Right. That's pretty cool. I'm glad
which would be the same as like which would be the same for a lot of strategy games, is just choosing an action. But that's pretty cool that they're saying no, specifically it's your weapon action that stops your movement.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. They showed off a couple things. They showed that off. They showed the currency is going to be star bits from
Galaxy, because they're bringing in a lot of the Galaxy stuff.
And Bowser's going to be a playable character as well this time, which is pretty dope.
Pretty cool.
October 20th was the release date.
And I was going to bring up the other one that I mentioned quickly during the thing. This is pretty cool. They're actually kind of taking this one from Nippon Ichi's Disgaea series. They're kind of bringing in the printing mechanic, where those little penguin mascot dudes from the Disgaea games. The thing with them is that whenever you pick them up and throw them, which is one of the things you can do in the Disgaea games, is take a character and throw them. It's basically a way to kind of extend their movement, is just doing something like that. It's like, or say you got a character with terrible jump height. They can't get up there, but you got someone who can throw them. They're like, okay, now you can go up there. Well, the thing with the printies, though, is that when you throw them, they explode.
Right.
So with the bombs, they're basically saying like, hey, I mean, they're bombs from Mario, so why don't they explode if you throw them? And that was the other thing, is that they showed like if you throw a bomb at more bombs, it'll set off a chain reaction. And that was the same thing that could happen in Disgaea, is that if there's bad guy printies and you take one of your guys and just grab them and throw them, or even take one of their printies and throw them at the rest of them, they'll all go kaboom in a chain explosion. I'm just saying, I appreciate that because I'm familiar with that.
So next up was they also announced they're having their own stream, talk more about Sparks of Hope. Okay. So next up we got Little Noah Scion of Paradise. Like a 2D, like an adventure 2D like action RPG. Published by Sci Games. They're known for quite a few things nowadays, but like definitely anybody who's an MMO person knows who Sci Games is. They're publishing this one. It looks pretty fun. Out
That
out
was
now.
kind of interesting thing that I noticed, as I've been thinking about it. It looked kind of like a lot of the stuff you're doing is kind of card based, like each action you're doing is like kind of using a card almost. So it's reminding me a lot of the Chain of Memories battle system right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just saying, that's especially considering that, when we're talking about the original GBA Chain of Memories, it actually did have like this kind of 2D battlefield thing as well. So that's kind of interesting.
Next up, we got Railgrade, basically like a build your own railroad system strategy game. Looks fun. Nothing much to say on that. Then we got RPG Time: The Legend of Wright. I've known about this game for a while now. This was, I think, I remember right, this was the same year. I think this was 2019. 2018 when I saw it. They announced this. It looked pretty dope then, still looks pretty dope now. Yeah, basically it's an adventure game where you're just traveling through a book of fantasies of your creation, pretty much. Has mini games, action moments, RPG elements, all that, but told through a very unique, like old school, like hand-drawn art style. Did you have any thoughts on this? I've seen this before. What do you think of this?
I haven't seen this before, but man, this actually did look pretty cool.
This was originally an Xbox game, I remember right.
It's like, well, I'm glad it's actually coming to the Switch now, because that means I can play it.
Yeah.
It looks fun. It looks fun. If there's a demo or something, I'm gonna definitely try that out and see how, because I'll need to see like how it actually plays, because as cool as it looks, if it doesn't play in a way that I can really jive with it, then yeah, I'm not, like it is for most people. It's like it can look cool as hell, but if you bounce off of it, it's like I'll find some Let's Plays then.
Next up, we got Sonic Frontiers. They talked a bit about Wright, introduced us to a new area of the game, like a highway, like a alternate zone where there's like different missions you can go on. It looked like it's a variety, including like a classic Green Hill Zone setup as well. You can get bonus stuff for it. Not much else to say about that. Still comes out this winter.
Honestly, it looks a lot of fun. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Next up, we got Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've known about this game for a couple months now. It's basically Gameloft, who are more known for like mobile titles, honestly. More mobile developer, but basically, yeah, it's basically like Disney Animal Crossing-esque. Yeah, you're just going around with your own creative character and saving the day and creating your own world, Disney World. No pun intended there. But yeah, early access September. Do you have any thoughts?
I would say pun totally intended, actually, but if it, again, I've never really been much into the Animal Crossing games. I mean, I can understand why people like them. It's just not really my thing, but I will admit it looks very nicely done. It looks like it, we'll have to see, how it plays when people can get their hands on it. But as long as it's competently put together, I don't see why people can't, just utterly disappear into that thing for a while. Animal Crossing already does that, and now you're adding the Disney element to it. So it's like, oh, good God. Some people are just going to disappear for months at a time.
Yeah.
With this game, just you're not going to hear from them for a while.
Okay. So next up, we got Live Alive. So let me hit you with this. This is worked on by the director of Chrono Trigger. This came out. No, let me finish. Came out 1 year before Chrono Trigger. Originally in 1994, Chrono Trigger came out in 95. Okay, 94. The director also worked on Parasite Eve and was lead designer on Final Fantasy IV.
No, now I'm remembering this one. I remember that they all worked on this one. I remember it as being like always listed on their credits of like stuff they've worked on like their Wikipedia, like their various Wikipedia entries and whatnot. I completely forgot about this game.
Oh yeah. Composer. I don't know. Did compose some music, probably for a little known series known as Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, this is another one of those great, like, oh man, like, I completely forgot about this game. That is so cool that we're finally getting this one.
Look it up. Digital Gaming did a region lock a year or two ago on Live Alive. Explain more about the game. It does have spoilers for the story, so I would be cautious, but it does explain the development, the history, and why it never made it to the States. But this was announced last year. Last year's big E3 Direct. And a lot of people were psyched for it. Like, people were like, what the fuck is this? And anybody like myself, I was like, wait, Live Alive, I know that one. I watched the Region Locked episode on. But it's the first time, not only is this the first time it's coming to the States, but it's a full, I forgot the term they use now, the 2D HD remake style that Dragon Quest III is getting right now, that you've seen with Octopath Traveler.
It's a pixel remaster?
Yeah, it's a 2D, HD 2D. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a 2D HD style, remake style. Full English dub. They confirmed that in the original announcement. And on top of that,
so they've added voice acting?
English dub voice acting. I don't know if there's actual Japanese. I don't know about that part. I haven't fully looked into it. But they did announce a demo's coming out featuring small portions of 3 of the scenarios in the game. Now,
I did see that on the little trailer thing.
So I would
as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go download that.
July 22nd, worldwide release.
Oh god damn it! They have to do this when I'm like stretched thin for money. Damn it.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. I know a lot of fans are excited, especially fans of Chrono Trigger. Like, it's another one from that same director. Like, composer did the fucking Kingdom Hearts franchise. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, I know, man. Like I said, I remember this one. I remember, like, I've looked up like what these folks have done before. You know, was curious like what other projects they've worked on, and I remember I kept seeing this name pop up, but like the last time I did any looking on that was like years ago. So I completely forgot about this game, and I didn't hear the announcement about it before, and I missed that Region Locked episode. But now that I remember, it's all coming back to me, I'm like, oh man, this one does like, well, just because a few of their other ones, aside from like the main Final Fantasy titles, actually did get released over here. So I was kind of like mad that this one didn't, because it sounded cool.
Okay, next up we got Doraemon: Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. It's Doraemon meets Harvest Moon. That's the vibes I got from it.
Complete with having 2-player action, so that you can get up to Harvest Moon shenanigans with a friend, which is kind of the entire point of the Doraemon series in the first place. So, you know,
looks pretty dope. Next we got we already saw this before, Minecraft Legends. Then we got Dragon Quest Treasures, which we haven't seen in a while. Comes out December 9th. Basically more of a treasure, like a loot-based RPG, Dragon Quest RPG title. December 9th. It looks pretty dope. Got Sizzle Reel. Then after the Sizzle Reel, we got officially the announcement that Portal Companion Collection for Switch is out now.
Can I go back to the Dragon Quest thing real quick?
Okay, go on.
Hey, Diablo fans, if you're feeling burned recently, it's like, hey, here's another game that does the whole dungeon crawling loot gameplay loop for you.
Then out of nowhere, a fucking Square Enix drops that they're working on like an action RPG Harvest Moon title called Harvestella. Where you're basically this name of the darkness thing was stupid, right?
Quietus. The thing is, it's that particular brand of stupid that I feel like I've heard Square use this in other games of theirs before. I don't remember which one, but God, it's one of those words that you just feel like you hear Square use this one in there, because it's one of those ones they're really proud of.
And November 4th on that one. Not much to say on that. Okay, cool. Then
I'll give it a shot if they put a demo out for it. I mean,
then there one more thing announcement, which I wasn't expecting, but a lot of people were expecting, considering they announced all of this coming to Xbox, was that Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are all coming to Switch, with Persona 5 Royal coming out October 21st, which is the same day as the Xbox version.
I gotta admit, I was a little surprised because, I mean, like I said, Persona 5 Strikers was already out on the Switch. So I thought at some point they had ported the game over already. Especially considering the fact that Joker was like the first DLC character announced.
No,
for
none of
Smash.
the dude, except for like Persona Strikers, there hasn't really been like a Persona game on Switch. Like, hasn't really.
I'm surprised
There's
because
been obviously there's been Shin Megami Tensei games, but like there
right,
hasn't.
but
Yeah, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Gold, and Persona 5 Royal. That's fucking amazing.
I knew they hadn't gotten 3 or 4 on there, but like I said, I'm surprised about 5 just because, you know, Strikers is technically a sequel.
Yeah.
It picks up the story like a few months after the end of Persona 5.
Right. And that was it. So overall, I think there was a good mix of a lot of different third-party developers. Yeah, there's a couple things where it's like, yeah, it's definitely on better running systems. There was a few where it's like, yeah, it's on better running systems, but overall, a nice selection coming to Switch. I'm surprised that Nier Automata is just a non-cloud version, which is pretty cool. That we do in the Sizzle Reel, we did see they're still continuing with the cloud version bullshit with Plague's Tale Requiem, which is crap. Yeah, but other than that, I think it was a solid direct mini partner showcase. They're best of the partner showcases, if anything else I can say about it. But yeah, good. Nothing like overall popped to show me, but I definitely know our for pal Nancy was definitely hyped about some stuff. I can see why. But other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some video games, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. What were your some favorite announcements? What were your some favorite games shown? What did you think about the overall quality of this Partner Showcase? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reactions overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. And now, Richard, where can they find you somewhere on the internet?
All right. So for me and Mari, you can find us over at nerdychicuniverse.com. We have our own website. That's also the name of the YouTube channel, Nerdy Chic Universe. We've got all kinds of videos. Mari does makeup tutorials. We've interviewed many different voice actors, many of whom you will probably hear in these various games. Let's see. Yeah, we've done convention coverage. We're starting to do video game content. I was going to say, really not much else going on there. I mean, we've also got additional stuff over on the website. So yeah, just go check those out. The links are in the doobly-doo down below. Yes, I've taken to doing that like the other YouTube personalities. Okay,
so yeah, and for SRB Gaming stuff, of course, we will eventually get back to Rare 2 stuff. Make sure to check out me and Nancy's playthrough of our next game. We finished up Stop Home vs. the World, the game. Now we're on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which has been really fun. We got like a good 2 to 3 hours in. We're only just wrapping up the second area. It's been really enjoyable. I've been having fun with it. It is co-op, so she's been joining me, even though she's already technically beat the game.
Oh, and it's Kirby. It's always fun.
And coming soon, I got to talk to my brother about this. Of course, we will keep our promise. Me and my brother will be going back as of this week of this recording. Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course, was officially released on Xbox and all the other systems. So we will definitely be diving into that soon. Be on the lookout for that.
It's like, also, I felt some pain when you said that. It's like, oof. I can feel my fingers cramping.
we are aware. If you're watching this, and thank you. Also, we are aware of our extreme lack of videos right now. This is one of those things where we're trying to get whatever we can at the moment. We are behind on a lot. We apologize for that. If you want to know what I'm exactly talking about, you can check out our last update video we did release about our current status. Basically, I'll boil down to new jobs have kept us extremely busy, and none of us have had time to get together to do regular recordings. I managed to do a few on my own, mainly because like I have friends like Richard to provide backup for me when I need it, and Nancy with the SRB Gaming stuff. So I've been able to post stuff and edit and get stuff out there but my brother still edits stuff like this. So I apologize if we are been very extremely lacking. I hope you're watching this at the end of this video. A lot of you just watch reaction and leave, but if you're watching this, thank you for watching it to this end. But other than that, until next time, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very 2022 filled episode of SRB Gaming. I and him will see you later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.